It's October 3rd, 2023, and this is Sketchworks NewsBrake. The news stops here. I'm Brian Troxell. Hi. How's it going? U.S. Senator Dianne Feinstein, the longest-serving woman in the Senate, died this week at the age of 90. This is what happens when you change the Senate dress code to allow shorts and hoodies. Feinstein is survived by the millions of dollars in her estate that she somehow earned while making a government salary. After pulling a fire alarm so that Congress couldn't vote on a spending bill, Democratic Representative Jamal Bowman explained that he thought that the fire alarm lever would open the door. See, America, everything is fine. Our elected officials aren't liars, they just can't read. A New York judge says former President Donald Trump defrauded banks and insurance companies as he built his real estate empire. The judge ordered some of Trump's business licenses to be revoked. In unrelated news, Trump Tower will now become the newest Spirit Halloween store. President Biden's dog, Major, bit its 11th Secret Service agent last week. This breaks the previous bitten Secret Service agent record held by former First Lady Hillary Clinton. And now, for our left-leaning viewers, we offer this alternative read. President Biden's dog, Major, bit its 11th Secret Service agent, which breaks the previous biting record held by former First Lady Nancy Reagan. The Republicans held their second presidential debate last week, where we got the chance to learn a little bit more about the candidates. For example, did you know that Doug Burgum is a person who exists? That came as a total surprise to me. Historic floods overtook New York City last week, engulfing streets, subways, and even airports. Sources say the flooding happened after your mom saw me with this long hair. Due to the flooding, a sea lion was able to swim and escape his enclosure at the Central Park Zoo. Oh, it's so cute. All the regular lions drowned. What kind of self-reflection could you achieve if you had extra access to your subconscious? Andy, now entering and sucking at midlife, attempts to encounter her dreams in our new experimental sketch comedy show, The Dream Cafe Experience, directed by Sana Erica. Opens November 3rd at the Warehouse, here vaguely in the Atlanta area, and runs for 4 shows over 2 weekends. Get your tickets today. This year alone, the DEA has seized over 55 million fentanyl pills and more than 9,000 pounds of powder. And boy howdy, my garage has never been cleaner. California Governor Gavin Newsom signed a bill providing fast food workers a minimum wage of $20 an hour. As a result, fast food workers can now afford not to eat the crap they serve. Gavin Newsom also this week described Fox News as a, quote, 24/7 doom loop that pushes bullshit and misinformation. Now, we here at Sketchworks NewsBrake are inspired by this statement from Governor Newsom, which rarely happens. Sketchworks NewsBrake is well known for bullshit news, but we could improve our coverage of the doom loop. So here's our doom loop news loop. In Doom Loop News, a news anchor for Russian state-controlled TV Russia Today stated that a nuclear ultimatum is inevitable for Ukraine after a drone fell near her childhood home. Sources say it's this kind of threat of doom that appeals to 99% of news viewers. The other 1% is news about mummies. A mummy named Stoneman Willie was finally laid to rest in Reading, Pennsylvania, after spending 128 years on display in a local funeral home after being accidentally embalmed. A spokesperson for Willie confirmed he is sick of people gawking at him on display and just wants to take an eternal dirt nap in his bow tie and sash alone. Rest in peace, Stoneman Willie. Pope Francis is being pressured to answer on how the church views same-sex couples. Conservative cardinals have come out stating their opposition, and we're currently waiting for any priest to come out. Well, we already plugged our new show, so I guess the gratuitous plugger is late this week. But now that we're here, let's keep plugging along. Thank you so much to all of our new subscribers on YouTube. We are getting so close to our goal of 1,000 subscribers. So, whether you like the show, whether you love the show, or whether you're just here to post mean comments, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. For the second week in a row, the Taylor effect struck the NFL. Tay-Tay was at the game to see her crush Travis Kelce, and ratings for Sunday night's televised matchup between the Chiefs and the Jets saw a 61% increase in viewers. And those new viewers all agree. Chris Collinsworth is an ass. Looking to capitalize on anything which helps the NFL, Commissioner Roger Goodell is encouraging other high-profile matchups, such as Christian McCaffrey with Dua Lipa, Jalen Hurts with Doja Cat, and Aaron Rodgers with Flo from Progressive. Staying in the NFL, after scoring 70 points against the Denver Broncos last Sunday, the Miami Dolphins went to Buffalo this Sunday, where they lost 48-20 against the Bills. Football analysts agree. What led to the Bills' win was a combination of 0 turnovers, an effective pass rush, and the fact that OJ was in attendance. That scared the hell out of Miami. Speaking of murder, police in Las Vegas arrested the man they blame for the 1996 drive-by shooting that killed rapper Tupac Shakur. They made good on their vow to solve the murder before the Washington Commanders could win another Super Bowl. Just tying it back around to the NFL there. Pitch Perfect actor Adam Devine and Pretty Little Liars actress Chloe Bridges announced they're having a baby. The announcement came as a surprise to many who totally thought Adam Devine was gay. Hot Ones just kicked off their 22nd season with guests in sync. After the interview was released, people are demanding the show be renamed to Hot Once. Ugh. Even I've aged better. Last Friday was National Coffee Day, and to celebrate, I told my barista that I like my coffee like I like my comedy. Dark. She didn't understand the joke, so I beat the shit out of her and ran over her kids with my car. The U.S. Navy announced it will randomly test Navy SEALs and other special operations forces for steroids. If the Navy finds any evidence of steroid use, the SEALs may have to retroactively forfeit the mission that killed Osama bin Laden. A new report states that due to uneven gravity, you weigh more in Illinois than you do in Indiana. This just in, your mama is so fat she moved from Illinois to Indiana and the bitch still gained 10 pounds. A lot of talk about your mom this week. It's not just us. A woman in Australia fatally stabbed her husband while camping at Mount Disappointment in front of 3 other couples. Sources say Australian officials are renaming the tourist attraction Mount Divorce in order to dissuade other disgruntled, disappointed, and disheartened married couples from murdering each other. A 104-year-old Chicago woman jumped out of an airplane with the hopes of being the Guinness World Record holder for oldest skydiver. If she sets a new record, she plans to jump out of an airplane again, without her parachute, and set a new record for world's oldest skydiving victim. A 2,000-year-old child's shoe was just discovered. Archaeologists said they found the shoe when looking under the couch for the remote, exactly where they told the child to look. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, oh God, what now? report your risk of a sexually transmitted disease is high if you live in the southern United States. I, as a proud resident of Georgia, want to remind you to say hi to your mom for me and ask her if she got her test results yet, because I'm still waiting on mine. And that's all for Sketchworks NewsBrake. We'll be back next week, and we hope you are too. I'm Brian Troxel, and check with your mom about that thing, because I'm really worried about it.
I hope this experience for the speaker has been one of a personal revelation. I'm not being facetious. Anyway,